In today's lesson, we're going to take the classic drum book, Ted Reed's Syncopation for the Modern Drummer, and we're going to apply it using paradiddles. Now, many of you will know this book already. It's been used for jazz studies for many years. Many of the methods were devised by the great educator Alan Dawson back in the 70s. But today, what we're going to do, as I said, we're going to apply the same exercises, but this time using paradiddles. Even though this is a 60-page book, essentially the exercises that concern most of us when we're practicing from it are the exercises from page 34 to about 45, those 8 exercises and the preliminary exercises. So today we're going to start at page 34. But before I go to the exercises, I'm going to give you a key to explain how it works. It's quite simple. If you see one beat on its own or one note on its own, we play it as a paradiddle. If you see 2 together, like 2 8 notes together, you play it as a double paradiddle, and if you see 3 together, you play it as a triple paradiddle. So 1 note single, 2 notes double, 3 notes triple. When it comes to the rests, when you see an 8th note rest, you're going to play it as a diddle, and when you see a quarter note rest, you're going to play it as a diddle diddle. Diddles, of course, being doubles. The key is in the PDF in the link below this video, so you can download it. It'll make more sense now when we move to the exercises. So, let's go to page 34 in the book. Now, if you look at page 34, you're going to see 12 separate exercises, each one repeated 4 times across. For me, these are the preparation exercises for the full-length studies that start on page 38. So we're going to look at exercises 1 through 12, or at least I'm going to look at the first 6, and then you should be able to continue on looking at the rest. Okay, let's have a look at number 1. The rhythm you see there is very simple. 1, 2, 3, 4 goes 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3, 4. So what we have there is 2 notes together, 2 notes together, and then a note on its own. So using the key, that's double paradiddle, double paradiddle, paradiddle, or 1 and 2 and 3, 4, double paradiddle, double paradiddle, paradiddle. Remember, our subdivision is 16 notes, not the usual triplets that you would have done if you were doing your jazz studies. So it's 1 and 2 and 3, 4, or double paradiddle, double paradiddle, paradiddle. Let's have a listen, see how it sounds. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 becomes double paradiddle. A little faster. Sometimes you have to play them at a certain speed for the rhythm to appear, so to speak. 1, 2, 3, 4. So watch out for the accented and unaccented beats. If you play everything near the center dynamically, the exercise won't make any sense. For example, that first one will sound like this. You can sort of hear the exercise, but it's not clear. So, double paradiddle, double paradiddle, paradiddle, double paradiddle, double paradiddle, paradiddle. For number 1. Moving on to number 2. We've got 1, 2 and 3 and 4. Single note, 2 sets of doubles. 1, 2 and 3 and 4 become paradiddle, double paradiddle, double paradiddle. A little faster. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah? Now, in regards to sticking, some exercises will start with opposite lead hands. In this case, it was changing lead hands from bar to bar. But depending on the exercise, that doesn't always happen. Sometimes it stays leading with the same hand. You can practice all exercises leading with either hand, of course. Okay, let's move on to number 3. Same idea. 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1. Paradiddle, paradiddle, double paradiddle, double paradiddle. Remember that bar line doesn't change anything. Going from the end of 4 to 1 in the next bar is a double paradiddle. Paradiddle, paradiddle, double paradiddle, double paradiddle, paradiddle, double paradiddle. And 1. A little faster. Let's have a look at the next one, which is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So this one becomes double paradiddle, triple double paradiddle, triple double paradiddle, triple double paradiddle. You could just say paradiddle, paradiddle. So to yourself, I like to go triple double paradiddle when it comes to the triples. So it sounds like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Double paradiddle, triple double paradiddle, triple double paradiddle. Okay, number 5. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Double paradiddle, 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 triple double paradiddle, paradiddle, paradiddle. We go 2, 3, 4. Sorry, that's it. 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and. I'll do that one again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Number 6, which is the last one I explained. This starts with an 8th note rest, and as I said in my key, an 8th note rest is a diddle or a double. So the rhythm is 1 and 2 and 3, 4, and 2 and 3, 4, which is diddle paradiddle, double paradiddle, paradiddle, diddle paradiddle, double. Sorry, diddle paradiddle, double paradiddle, paradiddle. Sounds like 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 1 and 2. Diddle paradiddle, double paradiddle, paradiddle, diddle paradiddle, double paradiddle, paradiddle. A little faster so you can hear the rhythm. Now, that's the first 6. You should now be able to go on and down, do the rest of those. It's from 7 through 12. When you've got those down, we move to the exercise on page 38, exercise 1. And you should be able to tackle the first length, the whole length of that, or the full song. Let's just look at the first line. I'll do the first line, and then from there, you should be able to take it. Here's how the rhythm sounds. It says like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. And 1, 2, 3 and 4. And 1 and 2 and 3, 4. With the paradiddles, I'm not going to say the paradiddles along, it's just too much to say. I'll just play the rhythm. 1, 2, 4. Watch the quarter note rest at the end, it's diddle diddle. I'll play that a little faster. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now you should, once you get the first line solo, it's just reworking of the same ideas for the rest of the solo. Things to watch out for are tied notes. Remember, an 8th note tied to another 8th note is the same as a quarter note. If you're practicing the lines as individual exercises, make sure you're starting with the correct hand. For example, the first one obviously starts with the right hand, and then you'll need to figure out where the second line is, which hand starts the second line, third, etc. So you're not practicing from the wrong side. The drum set application for this is huge. You can add your bass drums accents, you can add your bass drums and cymbals, you can add your tom-toms, you can use it as fills. It keeps going. If you want to go on and practice the full-length exercises 2 through 8, you'll notice that there's longer strings of notes. For example, the first bar in exercise 2 goes 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. That's longer than the triple paradiddle, of course. You just go para until you run out or until you don't have to. So for example, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and becomes para 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 diddle and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So you can just keep extending the paradiddles for as many or as long as you need. That's it essentially. Tempo wise, you should be able to move it up. 160 BPM is quite fast, but it's a nice tempo to play these exercises. That's where the flow starts kicking in. As I said, PDFs are all available down below, and I hope that was useful. Till the next time, thanks.